Right, good afternoon. It's Jeff Harriott here in Buderim, Queensland, Australia. We're in the kitchen of Jeff and Wilma, and it's blowing a gale outside. That's why I brought the plants inside to do this little talk. The talk I want to talk about is these king cobra chilies. They're in the Guinness Book of Records as the hottest chilies in the world, and they're rated over 1 million Scoville units, and they're roughly about 100 to 200 times hotter than a jalapeno chili. These chilies, I believe, are very quite attractive chili. They are to be treated with the utmost respect. You find when you cut these open the beautiful aroma that comes out of them, but you can also feel the heat, and you can just tell by smelling that they're very hot. It's to get an idea how hot they are, all you got to do is just touch the knife with your finger and put it in your mouth, and that gives you an idea how hot they are. These chilies are not to be used for practical jokes, okay? Now, what I'm going to do down the track is I'm going to show you how I make this extreme sauce. I've got some in the freezer from last year, and I'm going to make an extreme sauce, and I'll show you what I do. I bought this bottle from a cheap shop, and I found that they leak around the thread. So what I've had to use is a lot of thread tape around the thread, then do it up, and then it doesn't leak out of the neck. What I find these bottles handy for is putting the chili in the meal. As I found most recipes use chilies these days. All the ones I see on TV, they almost all have chili in them. As opposed to using fresh chilies, you run the risk of getting chili on your fingers every time you cut up a fresh chili, and then touching your eyes or your nose. You just get a fresh napkin, just turn the bottle, turn the neck of the bottle, pour out how much you want to use, and then close it up again. You measure this sauce by the drop, not by the teaspoon. Somebody suggested that I make some chili flavoured honey, so I did that. I thought, well, you know, why not? Why not try? So I added some of the extreme sauce to the honey, mixed it in, and it turned out beautiful. You find you can just make it as hot or as cold as you want. The thing is, it leaves a beautiful afterglow in your mouth when you've had some. Wilma doesn't like chili honey, so I put a label on there, and I advise anybody if they make their own chili honey to put a label on. The same as I should have a label on this, but we haven't got any children living here, so I just haven't got a label on there. But I suggest if anybody's got any extreme sauce that they made themselves or they got through the internet, just keep it out of the reach of children. That's all I really want to say about these chilies. I'll catch you when I make my extreme sauce. And these seeds for these chilies are available on the internet, and I've had a lot of fun growing these chilies and making my sauces, and I hope if you get a hold of some of these seeds and grow them yourself, you'll have as much fun as I've had. Anyway, I'll catch you later, and it's bye from Jeff from Buderim. Okay, bye.